Yo, what's up guys, your boy vKilljoyy here, and today we're going to be doing another episode of, editing the Pamaj-tage. That's what it's called. Number 8 episode is. Episode number 8, I'm pretty sure. And, yes, so today we're probably just going to add another clip to what we already have, and I'm actually going to add, what is it, gunshot sounds, so that we can actually, so it seems a bit more realistic, but we'll get on to that in a second. Let me just preview to you guys what we got up to last time and, what we have so far, but I'm not going to do the intro cinematics because it's just too long. So, here's a little preview when it loads, and, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm really loving how this is looking so far. But, yeah. Anyway, we're going to start off by, adding some sounds. Which I've got them hidden away somewhere, rendered. I think I have a pretty good DSR one, which doesn't have the bolt action on it. If you can get ones which don't have, like, the bolt action at the end, I'd recommend them, because it's just a lot easier for you to edit them up. That's just me though. That's just my opinion. So the shot's by there. Let me actually click you and just see if the marker is where it is. It's a little bit on. Either way, double click L on the your gunshot one, and then you can line up the key for, the marker with it. I say that's about right. L. Probably -7 would probably be good. And double click L, and then you can drag the end in a bit, because it's going to be a bit quieter, so it's not going to last as long. And yeah, actually, we're also gonna just trim it at the start, just so you can just snap it and you're like, bang, you got it on point. Then it's going to be exactly the length you need. Can actually close that as well. We don't need to have the wavelengths up there. Ooh, snap, thank you. Okay. Can you snap into place? That would be lovely, thank you. Yeah, this part's just a little bit awkward, just making sure it's all lined up. And I'm probably gonna have to go, well, I'm definitely going to have to go listen through this clip. Make sure it's okay. If it has to re-render itself out, I'm probably, well, re-ram preview itself, I'm probably gonna edit the playback settings. Yep. Okay, let's change that to half and skip 2. So I think it has to render now half the frames and at half the quality, so it should be like 4 times faster. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to do maths on a Sunday morning. When having a maths for a while. You guys are actually seeing this on a Saturday, so yeah. I don't know. I'm tricking you guys now. I'm definitely tricking you guys. Yeah, recording this in advance, as per usual with the rest of the videos I've uploaded like the past couple of days, and for the next week actually. They're actually all going to be pre-recorded, so yeah. If you didn't already know, which I'm pretty sure I should have said in the video, but regardless, yeah, this is looking good. Like, I really like actually how I've synced up this first clip. This first clip just, oh my gosh, just looks so nice. And just like, oh, I don't know, I'm really in love with it right now. And hopefully with gunshot sounds, it sounds, with gunshots it sounds even better. There you go. Get a little bit of English, Chris. Sorry if I yawn. I know you can see on the screen that it's 10:35, but man, I'm tired. I am tired. Okay, let's see how this sounds right now. Okay, so this one was like a keyframe off, so bang, bump that forward. Then they all sounded a bit too loud, so I'd say -12. What did I do for the other What do you think? I did minus 15 on that one, so actually gonna do minus 15 on these ones. Okay, okay. If you could select them all, that'd be great. Minus 15. Let's go to the start. Preview ad again. Hopefully, doesn't need to completely do it. No, it doesn't. That's good. That's good. Let's see now. You know what? I think that sounds actually pretty good. Yeah, actually, I might. I'm gonna do minus 12. Just going back and forth now. I can't decide. Let's see. Let's listen to this one. Sounds good. So we got the DSR sounds all in place. I'm actually gonna put it below the clip. That's just something I do. I don't know why. That's just how I roll. So now we are gonna choose another clip. But what I like to do in sort of like deciding what sort of clip I want to use next, I'll often just random preview out what the next audio is going to be like. So okay, and then kind of choose something. So this one's a 5-man multi, so when it gets to the kind of fast part there, I can you know, sync up 5 of the shots. That's what I'm hoping to do, but you know, you never really know when editing. It's just sort of, you know, you may have an idea, but it may not work, and you just gotta, you know, you just gotta deal with it. You just gotta flow. I don't know what I'm saying. This looks really unsharp. Wow, it is so unsharp. Let's get some sharpen on this. Like, god damn. That's not nice. We have like a 30 sharpen. Nah, 30 is a bit too much. 20 sharpen. 15 sharpen. Okay, I'm lowering it down. I'm just being a bit generous now. Yeah. Because I don't know. It looked really, really blurry for some reason. Bit weird, but you know. Okay, so I need to find where the shots are. I'm gonna pop that down to like half quality. Okay, when does he actually shoot here? Oh, okay, this one's a bit delayed actually, it seems. Okay, let's actually just round preview through the clip first to just see what we're working with actually. May make it a little bit easier. So he shoots, bang. Oh yeah, I know this clip. I remember this clip now. I remember this clip. How that guy just ran past him and just didn't see him. I don't understand that. I don't understand how lucky you can get. It's pretty crazy. Then he turns it to the tack insert, is it? Yeah, by the tack insert. Drag scopes this guy like crazy because, you know, Pamaj and all that stuff. 5-man multi-split, so, you know, not too shabby. Oh wow, the CC looks pretty bright. I might have to mix it up. So yeah, that's basically that. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so let's try and find where he actually kills the guy. Where the gunshot actually happens. Because I can't find it. Okay, frame by frame we're going. I'm going to say that's where he shoots because the gun looks like it pops up a bit. Okay, so he gets 1 kill. And here he's going to get another. Ooh, was that the shot? Was that the shot? I think it was. Yeah, you see the bullet trail while there. That's what I was looking for in the other clip. But it just never happened. So, bullet trail. Oh, was that? Yeah, that's a bullet trail there. Well, we're calling that it's there anyway. And this guy, where is it? Where's it gonna happen? Yeah, see the gun just goes like up and to the right. That's when you can tell if the shot happens. Oh, and then he's gonna turn around, find the last guy, and there's the time before he shoots. So, Control Alt T. Let's get some time remapping in here. To actually keyframe all these points, just like that, so that we have their times, you know, set and what have you. Okay, so I'm gonna sync up this with there. I think it's probably gonna go a little bit before knowing clips in general. I'm actually gonna then drag out this keyframe at the start, so it's a little bit slowed down when it gets into it. Oh, no, the clip starts by there actually. Okay, I have to rejig that up. We can go to by here then and drag it out, and it'll still be, you know, decent frame rate when we check it back. Got that there, and I can actually then speed this one up to get on that beat there. Hopefully that works. And they all seem like fairly reasonable spaced apart, you know, that makes sense then. And if we drag this one to here, we're definitely gonna have to look and listen to this one, because I don't know if the syncing is actually right. So this should be interesting. And obviously we're just gonna have to wait for it to you know, preview through. It's already done it once before, but this one's time remapped, so maybe a little bit different. That was nice and quick. That was actually pretty lucky for us. And yeah, get that kill there. Very nice. Now let's have a look at it. Okay, that's looking okay. The gun sounds in it like make it sound really weird. So let's go through back without the game sound. I think it might look a bit better. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. When it gets to this shot here, bang, there's gonna be an effect. I already know what it's gonna be. But we'll add that later. We'll add that after we do all this jazz. So I think that was actually looking okay, to be honest, in my opinion. It didn't look too bad. I'm obviously gonna have to add like some screen pump by here. So I'm gonna drag the keyframe to there. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna drag him to where the those markers are. Oh, yeah, where the keyframes are. And I can delete these markers on the clip. Why? I just want to be honest. That's all I can say. Shift S to bring up the scaling. So before the clip hits, obviously you're gonna keyframe it at 100. Go forward, and then 115 is what I use for when it's a shot. Typically, that's just, you know, my standard sort of thing. I mean, actually, I could do 115 here and have it like scaled down until it gets to the shot. I think that's a bit, you know, that's a little something. That's what I meant to say then. If we do 100 by there, then what we can do, copy that. This is basically what I showed you guys last episode, but you know, it's all fairly simple stuff, really. So then by here, I'm gonna have some big ol' explosion. Well, big ol' scream pump of 125 actually. Bang. And when the clip hits by there, when the gunshot comes in, I'm gonna go back to 100, go down 115. That's gonna sustain for a little bit. And actually, yeah, we're gonna drag the time remapping out to about, yeah, that looks good. And 100, bang, it's all scaled up properly now. Let's check full just to see if all the edges look okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks pretty good, I think. Now let's go in and let's make them look a bit smoother, because currently it ain't looking so fresh. Actually, if I just do the scale, then it should look a bit easier. Okay, for some reason it's looking a bit weird, but not really a problem, because you know, it's fairly simple this. So I'm just gonna drag it out so that it zooms in a bit faster, and then is very close to 0 then at the start. Actually, I want to see what I used for the scaling on the previous clip, just so I can see, you know, a bit of judgment. Ooh, that one I can't even see on it. I would like it to fit the entire thing. For some reason, I don't know. The scaling and the graph is going a wee bit weird. A wee bit weird. But okay, now I can see it a bit better. Maybe because I clicked the scale? Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna roll with this. Hold shift and click all the different top points. I'm gonna do these one. I'm gonna leave the top one. I'm gonna do something a bit different with that one. Okay, so that's gonna happen then. You're gonna have the keyframe previous is just gonna mess up. Okay. Okay, Facebook. Please just nah. Okay, let me just cut it so I can actually close that down. Give me a moment. Okay, so that's all sorted then. Sorry about that. Let me just get into doing this now. So keyframe all the ones after the initial shot, and then we're gonna take them and drag them just a little bit and up a bit so that it's like bang, it zooms in and then it'll come back in a bit faster and then flatten out. That's what I want to do. And then this explosion here, we're actually gonna go a bit more of a, instead of like that, we're gonna move it just to by there, I'd say. Yeah, that looks okay. And this keyframe, which the runaway keyframe, we're just gonna put back in its place just like so. Now when we watch it back, it should look kind of a bit better, hopefully. Why is there nothing there? Let's drag that back out, make it look a bit, let's make it make sense. So yeah, let's play it through now. And yeah, ooh, I think it's looking okay. Okay, I think the scaling was a bit too much. Let me just, I'm actually gonna, oh no, you don't want to click control, you want to click shift when clicking the pointer the way, so that'll happen. I'm actually gonna do it so it's sort of like the opposite of what we were running before, because it didn't look quite right then, I don't think. Okay, what I'm thinking the problem is it looks a bit too much of a screen pump, if you guys follow me. So change that just to 110. Actually, we're gonna bump it up, well, bump it down to just like that, and then here 110 if it works. Okay, now that's looking good. 110 just like that, and then top keyframes, I'm gonna try and actually, I think, keep it fairly close to what it was like originally. If we actually drag the bottom ones now, because that's all edited, it looks a bit more funky now, and then knock that down. I think that's gonna look a bit better. Hopefully it's gonna look a bit better than it was before. But yeah, let's have a look. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's actually bring these keyframes so that they are right next to each other. That'll probably help as well, thinking about it. But yeah, let's go again. yeah, that looks a lot nicer now, I think, than what we had. So, keeping that in mind, we're actually going to then add levels to our clip. Also, if you guys can hear rain in the background, yeah, it's raining. So, you know, that's just something that I have to deal with because, you know, lovely weather. Okay, I'm actually gonna make that a little bit darker, just like that. Okay, so by here we're gonna do it to 110. Yeah, the levels on this should be pretty simple. And then here, just gonna go back to 255. Pretty basic. 210. So I could just copy and paste that on every one of the scaling ones. Every one of the scaling points. Oh no, paint, no. Brushes, no. Please, yeah, that was just random. All these things popping up like, no, I'm good, thanks. I don't want to buy anything. Anyway. So for now, I think that's all we need to do. Let's have another look at this. I think I can maybe then... Actually, I'll add gunshots now. Sounds good. So, games. What is it? MW3, obviously. AS50. Those are the, that is the gun which we are, you know, using in this clip. Ooh. It's quite a long one. It's got multiple ones. That's probably silenced. That's multiple ones. Okay. So, let's try and drag it up. Alt, and then the left end bracket to trim it. It's looking nice. Oh no, we're actually going to move it one more over. L minus 12. That should be okay, hopefully. Who knows, though. So, Alt, right end bracket, just to clip it there. Oh, now we can actually drag it a bit further forward, and that looks okay. Okay, if I click U, then obviously, you know, you can see them. Align it, literally what I did like 20 minutes ago. This, so it's pretty easy. You know, just got to take your time to just line it all up and make sure it all looks pretty slick. And yeah, so let's just do that for that, and then the last shot, obviously, I might add sort of like an explosion, like a boom sound to the last one, to see how it looks. I don't know, to see how it's, you know, because it's a bit more of a bigger shot. Okay, there's not a shot by there, and the first one was a little bit off, so let's play this back again. Hopefully now it should make a bit more sense. Also look at the screen, you know, the levels on the screen as well. This first one still sounds off. Let me hear if it's early or late. It sounded a bit late, I think, so let's just move it again. Yeah, that's looking pretty nice now. So what we can actually do is well, if I can remember how to do this effect. It's sort of a manual effect, something you guys can use on, you know, your shots as well. Actually, first of all, we're gonna pop in sound, special effects, gun sound, enhance, explosion, dull. It's gonna add a dull little explosion, right by there. Actually, just, you know, because why not? I mean, we can. Bang, just like there. This to minus 12 as well, and then we'll just see how it sounds. Yeah, it's only minor, but it should hopefully sound like, you know, hopefully it's noticeable. Let's listen to it. That wasn't too noticeable actually. I'm just gonna do it to minus 7, so, you know, nearly halving or doubling what we had. No sense. Okay, yeah, you could hear it then, and I think it sounded quite a bit better. So, now in this effect, what I'm going to do, we have one layer, so I split the layer, so it's, this part where the explosion, where the last shot happened is separate. Go to Effects, and choose Channel, set channels, that's it, set channels. So, got this, you can close down levels, just like that. So, what you're gonna want to do is this what it was? I can't, or was it shift channels? It wasn't shift channels. It was not shift channels. So you can change, no, first of all, you're gonna get this, and you're gonna do Control D, Control D. So now you have 3 layers, all of them have this set levels on it, set channels on it. Shut down levels actually on all of them, because that's just gonna get in the way otherwise. So for the top one, you're gonna change set layer 1, you're gonna keep that as red. Green, you're going to change it to off, and the blue one you're going to change to off. This is your red layer, and you're going to go to the green, turn off the red, turn off the blue. So then if you take that one's green, and you guessed on the last one, turn off the red, turn off the green, don't turn that to full actually, and then you have blue. So you can see there, green, red and blue channels looking all pretty nice and dandy. So what you could do then is highlight them all and change them all to add, so that they all look as they should. Ooh, we're actually 1 keyframe off, so we're gonna drag. Ooh, no. Zoom in, drag it 1 keyframe back on each of them. Just like that. Bang, looks kind of good. And you see now, it just looks the same as it was before. And that's because, well, right now it is. But when the shot hits, click R, actually go to the end, and with them all highlighted, just keyframe the rotation. So the bang, it's all set to be 0. Then go to where the shot hits. So where the magic happens now. Rotation on the top one to 5. Rotation on the bottom one to -5. Or let's actually do 3 and -3. You don't have it too much. And see there, you got a little bit of an RGB split effect. There was a blur. I can't remember what it's called. I have to find this blur now. It was it's like a spin. Like a radial blur? I think it was radial blur. It was radial blur. That's what I was looking for. So you're going to copy that onto each of these layers. And, I mean, that should have... I don't know, it looks a bit intense, to be honest, doesn't it? If I actually just do it onto the 1 layer, think that would make it look a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So now it's just on the bottom one, and no. What was I gonna do? Highlight them all and pre-compose them. I'm gonna call this RGB, red, green, blue, and let's click actually into it, and then go to the end there, go back to final, and you can shut that off like that. And now what we're going to add is the radial blur, just like that. So you're going to change the amount a little bit down, and go to do it to 5, spin, or zoom. I'm going to change it to zoom actually. I wasn't going to do that, but it looks kind of good. So click U, just drag the keyframe so it makes sense. And when it goes to the end there, I'm going to change it back to 0. And then obviously click into here on the R on these. You can keyframe them. You can you can edit it up. You should be able to. Click R. There's nothing on the middle one. Here we can do Shift F9, and then that'll do it so it's easing you know, it's easy at the end. Shift F9 like that. And for this, actually, we can also do Shift F9. And now we're going to watch it back. Hopefully, it actually doesn't look too shabby. This will be our last preview, and then I'll finish up the video. Roughly half an hour again on this episode. That's what I like to do for these, because editing, you know, takes a bit of time. And if I want to show you everything, it's going to take a little bit of time to do so. But yeah, that's looking pretty nice. I like that. I like how that looks. Let's look at this. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Just something, you know, not too shabby. Could always, instead of using the rotation, you could, you know, edit this, do it so it's the scaling. But I think this looks pretty okay. We're pretty okay for now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below as always, and subscribe for daily content. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. And yeah, anyway guys, I've been your boy vKilljoyy, and I'm out guys. Peace.